Yo, what's up, boxing aficionados? What's going on? Hey, yo, check this out. What a weekend, man. Anyway, man, look, I'm just gonna get straight to the point, man. Listen, man, I had such a great time. Witnessing, what it is that the PBC tried to pass off as as a prospect on the come up, a heavyweight contender. Oh man, Michael watered down Coffie, man. Oh man, did I enjoy that exposition, man. You know why? Because the thing about Michael Coffie is that he was supposedly on the fast track, right? First of all, let's get one thing straight. The PBC is in big trouble at heavyweight right now. What was once a source of, strength and power, you got to remember that at one time, it was, as far as heavyweight division was concerned, it was PBC and Matchroom with AJ and oh wait, let me groove to this. That's a bad song. Anyway, man, so check this out, man. So, it was PBC and Matchroom. They had the heavyweight division on lock. Matchroom, AJ, Dillian White, and they still are pretty deep. What's the guy, the Russian guy that just retired. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, it was Matchroom, then PBC had Wilder and Andy Ruiz and what is it? Whatever that guy from Brooklyn, the Polish kid. Endless, right? And it seemed like the heavyweight division belonged to them, to these two entities, and then now all of a sudden, the PBC is outside looking in. I mean, let's get it right. Let's get it straight. Let's be frank. And so they're looking for a replacement for Wilder. They really are. Wilder was exposed by Fury, and the Polish kid, I keep forgetting his name, got mollywopped by Dilhalpus. Dilhalpus beat his ass. You know what I mean? And this was a guy that was held out of a fight, of a possible meeting, with AJ and Luis Ortiz, because they needed to keep it all in-house. But now, what are they keeping it in-house and for what? So they're trying to push along this Michael Coffie as like this new breed of heavyweight. And, I happen to know his trainer, the guy that brought him up, guy named Corey Porter. And, I know the story. The backstory is that Michael Coffie did him dirty. He brought him through the Golden Gloves, New York City Golden Gloves, and brought him up to his first 6 or 7 fights of the heavyweight division, pro fights. And then he got screwed. He got royally screwed. And Randy Gordon, I don't know if you guys know who Randy Gordon is, but Randy the Commish Gordon has a XM radio show with Jerry Cooney, Gentleman Jerry Cooney. And Gordon was actually the manager. Corey Porter was the trainer / manager. And they together was bringing these guys up, and he fucked over Corey Porter and thought it was going to fly with Randy Gordon. Randy Gordon said, no, you don't do this to Corey Porter. I'm dropping you too. And, you know, that was a hard blow for Michael Coffie to take. But goes ahead through King's promotion. He signs with the PBC. They put him on the fast track. He punches hard. But you could tell that this man was fighting hand-picked after hand-picked fighter, man. And then they picked the wrong one. Because Johnny Rice came to fight. Johnny Rice, not only the way, it wasn't just the way, you know, the KO that he got, but the way that he dominated the fight, man. I mean, he literally bitch slapped that dude for 6 rounds. Literally bitch slapped him. There wasn't a hard punch, you know, there was no real concussive force behind the punch. It was just an accumulation of bitch slaps and demoralized him internally. That guy Michael Coffie isn't coming back. So I had somebody tell me or ask me like, oh, you don't think he could learn from this? I said, the fuck you gonna learn from that? What the fuck are you gonna learn from that? Except that, you know, you have a little bitch in you that had to come out and it was exposed, man. And listen, he ain't coming back from that. That was demoralizing. What's gonna happen with Michael Coffie now is that he's going to find it easier and easier to lose. Because at first, when you've never lost and they're gassing you up, you run on that energy. But when you get in the ring and you have a Johnny Rice bitch slap you for 6 rounds and you essentially quit, because I know a lot of you are gonna disagree, but Michael Coffie quit on that fight. He quit. He stayed in the ring, but he quit. He just happened to be standing when he did it. And then he tried to act like he complaining when the ref came in and stopped it. He looked up to the sky like, oh, why y'all doing? I'm telling. No. Michael Coffie at no point said, fuck it, let me go all out. Right? Michael Coffie at no point decided to just let go balls out. He didn't have it in him. He kept getting bitch slapped and getting bitch slapped. Then he tried to switch to lefty southpaw stance. But he didn't just say, you know what? This dude is kicking my ass from the outside. I'm going to bum rush him. So at some point, you got to get mad and just like throw skills out the window and just go for it. Maybe you catch him or something. You hit hard. Break his rib. So let's see what he's got if you corner him and push him in the corner. But no, he got discouraged internally, spiritually defeated. That's what happened to Michael Coffie. There is no learning from that. None. You don't learn from that. What you do is that you discover that you got some quit in you, that you got some fear in you, that, you know. How do you come back from that, bro? So the answer to that is no. For that person on Twitter who asked me if Michael Coffie can learn from that. The other thing is that on the undercard was Vito Miel, whatever the fuck his name is, Mielnicki. And Vito Mielnicki, for those who are not clear on who he is, Mielnicki lost. His first loss was given to him courtesy of a guy that Xander Zayas beat for 8 rounds and got criticized for not knocking out. They were trying to say like Xander Zayas, this was a learning thing, you know what I'm saying? But Xander Zayas, the guy could fight. You understand? But they put him in tough. He couldn't stop the guy. He definitely dominated the guy for 8 rounds. But didn't get a stoppage and got criticized for not doing that. Now they put him against Vito Mielnicki because Vito Mielnicki is involved in a race with Xander Zayas. See, Xander Zayas and Mielnicki and a couple of others were all sought out by Top Rank, and Vito Mielnicki even fought on a Top Rank undercard but wasn't signed. You understand? And then he just decided to get out of the contract and or whatever, or not go for the contract and went to PBC. And a lot of people made a big deal about that, you know, like, wow, like, yo, he turned down Top Rank for PBC. But guess what? Milnicki's he's not something special. Good looking kid, he's gonna be an attraction. But anytime that he meets up with somebody who's really skilled and has a pulse, he's going to 9 times out of 10 lose. He's very limited. And he doesn't seem particularly smart about learning or slick or anything. Like, he's a come forward fighter, a very Rocky Balboa-esque type dude. You dig what I mean? And, you know, there's always going to be an Apollo Creed for him to whip his ass. And I know what you're going to say. No, but Rocky won those fights. Yeah, well, you know, what would have happened for real? Apollo Creed would have kicked his ass if that shit was real. He was too skilled for Rocky Balboa. And that's exactly what Milnicki is. Could he learn? Could he better? I don't know. I doubt it. Point is that the prospect of the PBC is something that's non-existent, man. They don't build fighters. They don't have good prospects. They don't. Very, very few. Anyway, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. The Exposition, Michael, watered down Coffee, my mellow, my man. You're going to get a few more beatdowns in your life, all right? Peace. I'm out. Next Level Boxing Talk.